Hello anh em, hello tất cả mọi người, hello. Cuối tuần mọi người nghỉ ok không? Nên mình đi thứ bảy mình đi đánh cô lông mà mẹ đi xong triệu mẹ chân, giờ đau vãi cứt rồi. Ok, thì mình bỏ lại đúng vị trí hôm trước mình bỏ lại đúng ở vị trí ấy luôn. Thì bây giờ đi săn nốt hai cái con bounty kia xong bắt đầu lại chuyển sang làm nhiệm vụ chính á. Bây giờ mình chuyển sang cái build như này thì mình cộng hết những cái trường này nhá thì mắc hai cái này này. Đầu tiên là hai trường này sẽ là mắc đầu tiên. Vẫn là cái siêu Aerial Blast để phá cái Stagger Meter bot. Chuyển sang sử dụng Lightning Rod, mình chuyển sang sử dụng Titan nhá. Titan thì vẫn dùng cái này thôi để cái này là để lúc mà phá Stagger ấy, của boss ấy sẽ dùng cái này để tích cái gì nhỉ? Nó gọi là tích cái multiplier ấy. Đấy. Và cái chiêu này để mình gây đam to thôi. Đấy. Thay vì dùng cái lightning judgment bolt này thì tại vì mình không đủ điểm. Nhưng cộng hết cái này thì mẹ cộng không cộng được cái này. Nên là giờ muốn là để điểm để tích cái một là mình cộng mắc cái này trước, hai mình cộng mắc cái này. Thì bây giờ cứ tích điểm dùng tạm này đã. Đấy thì cái này hình như là không có nó không có cái đây cái này sẽ sử dụng là màu đỏ ấy. Red zone. Này. Đây, nói chung là combo tương đối đơn giản là cứ stagger xong rồi tích đầy bằng cái này với hai cái này. Xong rồi dùng cái chiêu này để đấm phát mạnh. Ok. Đây là tầm phát cuối đây là tầm 6-7 nghìn đam gì đấy. Rồi, giờ mình tìm đến nhiệm vụ tiếp theo em. Chờ mình chút. Ok, bây giờ đến gặp Soul Stinger. Nói chung là làm mấy cái nhiệm vụ phụ này thì sau một thời gian mình tìm hiểu thì là kiểu mới đi săn mấy con bounty ấy thì về sau nó sẽ cho mình làm một cái nhiệm vụ mà lấy vũ khí khỏe nhất trong game chính. Còn game phụ mình không biết DLC các thứ thì không biết như nào. Downbound Republic Makian ở đâu ấy nào? Fear of Kuraba. Nó vẫn ở ngoài này à, mình phải đi tìm.
Come on.
Khu này nó lại không kiểu như là phải làm nhiệm vụ tiếp theo là mới mở cái khu này sao để làm nhiệm vụ chính.
Time to fight.
Tôi mình xem lại cái trailer của lúc mà game mới ra ấy. Có ông developer ông đánh nhau với con Atlas đánh kiểu carry từ đầu đến cuối game luôn. Boss không làm gì luôn sợ. Đúng là kiểu developer người Nhật và developer Western nó khác hẳn nhau.
This might take a while.
Sẽ ở đây. Qua đây xem nó có cái gì chưa.
No need to ride from here.
Chả có gì ở đây. Ít nhất thì chưa có.
Good girl. Run like the wind.
Quái đây thường là sẽ quái level 28, level 35 này không nhu cầu đánh như con này, không bỏ XP, không bot này ngay sau lưng này. Sao lên level tí nữa lên.
Come on. Yeah.
Come on. Soul Stinger. Nên
There, look happy.
lại là con không tuyệt hơn cả đánh bóng. Cái mấy cái service Berry đấy. $121.000 vàng, không biết là.
Peace at last.
Ok. Soul Stinger đã xong. Giờ còn nốt giết con nút con rùa này. Falcon Desert. Ở trên này sáng quá nhỉ.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Hôm qua mọi người có trước
All right.
xem solo leveling xong rồi cái combat gọi là xem chiến ác luôn. Mà là skip mất mấy cái đoạn, chẳng hạn như cái đoạn Jinwoo tắt cái khúc nó sử dụng Ori cho lũ kiến ấy. Với cả có thay đổi một chi tiết nữa là máy quay bị hỏng, thực ra là do một bên studio người ta không cho xem. Nên cái đài thu nó không cho dân xem. Rồi có một đoạn mẹ của Jinwoo, thực ra là lúc đấy đang xem thì em gái của Jinwoo tắt tivi đi, lúc này là tự nhiên mất tín hiệu. Không phải là mẹ của Jinwoo đi làm nấu cơm, nên hơi bịp. Con rùa nó ở đây mà. Ok.
Thanks, girl. Well, Clyde, you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
nhá. Có một cái đá cay đấy nhá. Đánh tử tế thì lỗi không quả đấy mà lên một tầm 30 ra. Perry. Vâng. Nice. Anh em drop thêm một cái mảnh nguyên liệu để nâng cấp vũ khí. Mình nhớ như thế. Đây là đấy, Scarlet đây, cái này để đấy mình làm cái Black Slayer ấy. Đấy. Now we go do the main mission. Đây là nhiệm vụ chính thôi. Ok. Cho mình trước nha. Ok.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself.
Ở phần trước thì tôi tắt lại mình vừa đi giết xong rồi hoàn thành giết được cúp ca. Nhưng mà còn vấn đề của bên quân đế quốc là người dắt mũi bọn này. Thực ra là của Royal Guard thì là quân hoàng gia nhỉ. Còn cái kia là gì nhỉ? Nó có hai cái đế quốc.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Thì
What is it? I'm
câu
busy.
chuyện tiếp tới là sẽ đánh nhau
I
với
wanted
Odin.
to tell you that Hugo Cooper is dead.
Phần trước thì cũng giới thiệu là đoạn có Joshua cũng đã gặp được hoàng
How
tử
long I've
của
been waiting to hear those words.
là Bahamut đấy. Bahamut.
This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Give me my new weapon, boy.
I'm saying Fornian, do you?
Cái Enhancer lại khỏe hơn cái Soul của mình. Thì dùng lượn được. Này có rồi. Không đủ à?
And how am I meant to do that then?
Gelatinous Mass Prior Clamshell. Đéo. Cái đấy nhỉ? Thế à? Tăng khí vậy.
Should last you a good while. You can thank me later.
Diamond Sword. Diamond Sword cộng 1.
And how am I meant to do that then? Anything else?
And what can I do for you?
Không có ở đây.
Is that all?
What do you need? What do you want?
Diamond blade. Diamond sword à? Cần phải mua diamond sword không cơ? Ở đây không có diamond sword à? Đấy. White worm bone. Cái kiếm ở đâu rồi?
Anything
Có
else?
thể là giờ chưa có. Tạm đây. Không đẹp bằng Grimstone.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Cooker is dead.
Mình xem bật tiếng volume máy to hơn. Ok.
Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Thank you, Clive.
Hippocrates. After Cooker fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no.
Thế bọn này nó cũng gọi
I'm
mình là
not
mythos
for
ấy,
want
không
of
biết
trying.
mythos là nghĩa là gì.
I have scoured nigh every historical
Mà khỏe được
tome in
như
our
kiểu
collection and found
Noctis thì
nothing.
cũng không
Not
đến mức
even
đấy,
the
nhưng
sort
mà
of
kiểu cũng khỏe.
conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One
Noctis
is
là nó kiểu gọi được hàng
almost
real
tempted
luôn
to
ấy.
conclude that such a
Nó
creature
nghĩa là
never
kiểu
existed.
nó như kiểu là
But I saw
vua
him
của tất cả các titan ấy.
with my own
Nó
eyes.
gọi tất cả được.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the
Then.
only one who has. To others, he reveals naught.
Ây da.
We see
Ugh.
only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Otto đấy.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto.
Hello bạn Nguyệt nha.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Cái
Come to claim your just desserts.
Briar Clamshell. Cái Briar Clamshell này lúc nãy cần này.
You earned
Nice.
this.
Yeah boy. Yeah boy.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
À, vẫn không đủ.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something? Just spreading the word. So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should.
Đến thăm mộ
And I
Sid.
will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. But I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Hơi nhiều dialogue nhỉ. Chỉ một người chết thôi mà cả làng cả họ biết.
If I don't come up with something soon. All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise.
Để chế tàu à?
Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Thế con
Good
gái của
old
Sid.
Clive. I were hoping you'd say that.
Mà ai là
First
người
things
đẻ ra không
first,
biết.
I need some parts making. The stack will be made up of 3 major components.
Lại đi
There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine.
lại đi làm
The helm
nhiệm
over the
vụ
top, that disperses
chất
all
sai
that
vặt
heat
cho con
into the
này.
air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs.
Did not tell of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Thermal plating design. Tóc từ Blackthorn. Làm gì chân sai vặt cho cái này.
Editors started reading
này
books
mới
that
à?
don't have any pictures in.
Đúng không? Cái khu này lúc đầu nó có cái này thôi. Mới. Thế do mấy hôm mình không chơi, 2 hôm. Không, chỗ này mới mà cái khu cải khu vực cái mới trước là nó số 0. Sắt.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Hell with it.
It's for Mid.
This is my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, has she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Velcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bring it back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, and we can get this over with.
Anh letting off steam.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Cho gác đi. Người anh em.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then. So, where do we find this Stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcroy, eh? That's down past Alamill. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon to bring the stuff back to.
All right. I'll meet you by the river. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
You two, eh? Don't go letting them fleece ya.
Fleece me? I like to see him try.
In your own time.
Okay. Đi mau lấy nguyên liệu thôi. Xa mission. Làm nhiệm vụ đấy trước. Đây. Bên kiểu.
Good day to you.
The crystals we get from the tailor are all but worthless.
What can I interest you in today? Good day.
Ah, Clive, your time.
Yeah. Chỉ nghe nhiệm vụ chính, không nghe nhiệm vụ phụ.
Of course. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Sorry mọi người. Sorry Sally. Thời tiết Hà Nội hôm nóng lạnh khó chịu.
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
More talking and talking.
Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go in?
Chắc chỉ nói chuyện ban đầu xong. Look for the shadowy figure at the Lauren Pass. Okay.
You there.
Black Shield.
What the hell are you doing here? What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Nice. Cái lét.
Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need to warn Quentin.
Clive.
I'm not going to change his mind.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
I'll see what I can do.
Use your loaf. Bánh mì à?
Oh,
Assistant.
where did all the men of the rock go?
Let's go.
Ê nhau. View đẹp.
Perhaps you could. Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
Done. Bam. Bam. Nhìn 7 rồi.
Take a sniff, good sir.
my carpets have pride and place in castle.
Looks like I found the river. Where's Gav?
Gaff again.
Faster.
Hey. Gaff về.
Thanks, Gal. Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dallamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Race, yeah. The status.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
You deserve a rest. So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Tâm sự à? Anh em tâm sự với nhau à?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
Với anh em.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Blackthorn. Không biết nếu mà nói chuyện với ô tô như thế nào nhỉ?
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Oh. Go then. Go. Blackthorn. Wow. Instant transmission.
Blackthorn. Got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Bam, quest complete. Này. Uầy, 2.000 rồi.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Vẫn còn phải đi làm
Just
chất
so
sai vặt nữa.
happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's the name?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of the fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you.
Nó cản không cho mình
Will
lấy
that
đồ
help?
đấy.
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Đấy. Này đừng hấp steam thêm. Lauren Pass. Lauren Pass này. À, nó cũng hợp lý phết nhỉ. Đây nhiệm vụ ở đúng ở chỗ kia, bây giờ nhiệm vụ đúng ở trên này. Nhưng mình tham người ta làm những khác người.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
You know what you have to do.
I won't let you down.
If you're ready, we leave at 1.
đi đường này rồi. Level 13 rồi.
Be safe.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Thì phần 3 quái chuyên môn làm gì chỉ đánh nhau chuyên môn. Ooh, a box.
Anybody home?
A box. Con này.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Trước ở trong cái cái này đủ tầm 10.000 điểm, 10.000 XP thì bắt đầu mình chuyển sang cái lắc lên tendril.
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Just mình bot chứ, sang mình bot.
Indeed. Well,
thì mình cần cái đấy phải chuyển sang master rồi mới để sang được cái mới đặt được dưới icon khác. I the warrior. Strength tonic. Is enough. The box. The box. Wait, hope. Give me that box. Nice. Boom. Maybe alright. Okay. Give back the meat. Oh well. Oh well.
I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Ra là còn bắt mình đi lên nói chuyện lên đi xong rồi phiền ghê.
Think Mid might need some help.
Anh nói anh à.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
We're seeing troops amass ahead.
Mình nên đọc thư. Jill, bố.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Em không phải lo cho anh.
Oh, I'm never drinking.
Harpocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine? Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Tính nguyên liệu đấy.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Harpocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
vụ này một là đi với bồ hay là đi với cả.
So you need a hand, do you?
Chắc thế.
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always.
Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Nên đi với ai đây?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Ta ra Diu, ta ra Diu. Này. Chắc là chill nhỉ. Bồ à.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
Tí lại có tâm sự đây.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Talia. Now, where's Jill?
Zero.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
You'll not find a
garlic.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome here in Lostwing. All anyone ever wants anymore is a water quite.
How the hell is anyone?
Oi, don't touch anything. If that's what you want. And
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Yeah.
Thì xong rồi. Trước khi đi hai tụi mình tâm sự một chút nhé.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Đây thì đoán chuẩn không? Nghiện tâm sự.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics.
Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would.
Nhân bánh.
Thank you.
Đết đi. Đi đết.
And I saw some bread.
Picnic.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Ở bên cạnh em cứ là em là được. Ở bên cạnh anh, ở bên cạnh anh em cứ là em là được.
Enjoy this.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Chưa xong.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Hippocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
Gặp lại anh ở hideaway.
I will. You too.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Này kiểu cảm giác kiểu nhiệm vụ chính cảm giác như kiểu nhiệm vụ phụ ấy. Cái này để tìm hiểu thêm về nhân vật lẽ về nếu mà kiểu mọi người thích thì có thể nói chuyện với Otto, chọn Taya Otto để biết thêm về cái kiểu tính cách của nhân vật ấy.
I was just explaining to Talia how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course. Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
Cạnh anh, em cảm thấy vui lắm.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Ok. Rồi xong rồi nha. Game này đánh boss bell thì hơn cái boss bell người chạy eo lên cả game. Instant transmission. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
Black Hammer đi.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference.
Same difference.
Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Một thời gian sau. Yeah. Tàu riêng. Đấy, động cơ đấy, động cơ tàu.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for
Chắc phải
each.
làm tận 3 cái nữa.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Lại lên thành người lái tàu.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Nếu Crest ấp vào là bầu.
That's a ship.
Reading table.
Let's sail it around the lake.
Này làm nhiệm vụ là hơi nhàn nhàn nhỉ, hơi boring, boring a.
He cracked the crystal too. Joking.
Nhiều nhiệm vụ phụ á. Cái làm nhiệm vụ Blacksmith Blue thì nó sao nó sẽ cho cái vũ khí khỏe nhất trong game luôn. Payback. It's payback time. Ra đi. Ta làm điều.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Star rubies. Okay. Chạy vài lòng vòng con này chạy là cái nhiệm vụ đánh nhau thì toàn là chạy vài lòng vòng cái kia. Tập này nên chơi off stream nghĩa hay.
I went up to give some greens to the chocolate.
Đâu? Mid dungeon, west side. Chuyện này mid. Đi xuống cái vườn hoa thì kìa.
Wish I could take one.
Well,
Hey, man.
I think mid might need some help.
Bom kinh. Holy Empire Sambrick. Heaven Hall. Okay. Mình ngồi nghe đối thoại nhiệm vụ phụ thì không đến ngày mai.
Stay sharp.
Certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place.
Elder Antelope.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. Hungry, Torgal?
Very much. Làm nhiệm vụ nhàm chán, nó làm nhiệm vụ. Thế hôm nay mình chơi off stream một hơn. Bây giờ chỉ còn đánh nhau
you can thank Tomes for me.
Cho mình nhiều cái điểm renown kia. Ok. Bom kinh với vị trí thôi.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
It's gone. The whole mother crystal gone.
Back again, are you? Any more?
Yeah. You. Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere.
My reputation will be ruined.
Yeah. Sao thế? Ở chỗ này chỗ
Ready go?
đưa phim đánh con boss, không đấy. Đấy, tận bây giờ game nó chia ra kiểu thành hai nửa ấy. Sẽ có thêm thấy bảo là sẽ có thêm 3 loại sức mạnh nữa. Odin là một này, với Hammer là một cái nữa, không biết là gì. Như là giấy sức mạnh của Jill hay là sức mạnh của Jill nữa. The Frost Queen. Cái đấy kiểu nửa sau của game rồi, lâu. Nhớ lúc mà đánh con rùa ở đây.
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
Chết luôn. Chết nhập. Đến đây một cái tao. Boom. Nhiều tiền mà chẳng biết làm gì. Sao quét trên này được cái vũ khí khỏe nhất của game luôn. XP. Excalibur design. Excalibur ở đấy. Excalibur. Saber.
Clive. What do you want?
Đâu không đủ à? Bomb Ember. Cái này là ở đây, làm luôn nhiệm vụ bounty này luôn là xong. Quá hợp lý luôn. Đây, làm luôn nhiệm vụ vớ vẩn này.
There's talk that the glass gate flood.
Cái giết con bom kinh này sẽ rơi ra cái bom đấy luôn là ok. Quá hợp lý. Hợp nhí.
I want to see you. It's all right.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and oil of talk?
Yeah.
Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Đặt. Hey,
Mid told me she was building a ship.
What the hell? Gì đấy? Sao lại có cái seed đấy? Chưa rồi, skip cái gì đó hay. À, kiểu quay lại quá khứ à?
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
Kỷ niệm mà.
But I couldn't even do that.
Yeah. Too bad, so sad. Take my renown and my XP. Thank you very much. Seed goblet. Explain chamber. Thank you very much. Okay. Some brick. Đây rồi. Rồi. Đây. Đây đâu máy kiên. Đây. Ở đâu nha? Ở dưới này rồi. Dragon. Nó ở đây. Imperial Chase. Nó ở một cái góc này. Thêm hole in the wall.
Good girl. Yeah.
Hôm nay không có nhiều sự chuyện đặc sắc lắm, hôm nay toàn là nhìn nhầm nhiều phụ.
Back to the stables, girl.
Coi vào đây, góc ở trên này.
Come on.
Đây. Fallen Ruin đấy là cái boss này. Nó đấy là cái cúp tròn tròn.
What we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Stagger được các bạn. Ow. Đi sao quá. Đây à. Ow. Đủ. Ê. Chạy đi. Không bắt được. Yeah. Bom. Boom. Nice. Give me Excalibur boy. Bomb Amber. Nice. Vừa đẹp.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That
Nó
should
còn
do
liên
it.
kết với nhau.
The wine needs more than this.
All right, there's.
Này. Thôi đỡ phải làm cái Diamond Sword mà có luôn Excalibur rồi. Cái này. Treated Potion. Nice. It's great. Tăng số lượng potion mình có thể sử dụng trong một lần. 6 luôn. Nice. Craft xong Excalibur bây giờ là nhiệm vụ chính nhé. Chính là kiểu đi thăm cái mộ Sith thôi, không có gì quá đặc sắc.
Clive. What do you want?
Excalibur! Boom!
No scratches,
Bam!
right? Anything else?
Nice! Look at this. Look it. Nice. It's very nice. Sau cái vũ khí nâng cấp lên màu tím, xong là nâng cấp màu vàng. Giờ chưa có nhiệm vụ. Gần đến phần tầm đường cuối game, gần phần tầm khúc cuối của game, gần cuối. Câu chuyện thì mình không biết nhưng mà mình kiểu hay nghiên cứu về kiểu đồ khỏe nhất rồi combo khỏe nhất các thứ này nọ.
Asterix, Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Con này là chạy, nó không dám đi thăm mộ bố à? Chạy đây.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
À, hai cái này mình có rồi mà. Nice. Healing potency. I don't really need that. Với cả mình nghĩ bỏ cái nhận dodge ấy, tại vì từ bây giờ mình sẽ chủ yếu mình sẽ parry là chính. Raging Fist or Wind Up. Cho Wind Up đi, cho tăng đam. Cũng đau à? Cũng đau thực sự cũng không cần lắm. Rồi, Ignition đi. Vì cái chiêu ấy gần như kiểu bao giờ mình stagger nó tự động hồi ấy. Cái lúc nó có thì thế rồi. Không cần cooldown lắm. Chạy đi.
Obelith, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
My journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share content with strong websites, but to consider a little ongoing in free cities. By a week, I learned of the endeavor of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon là không biết, project to be quite relevant in present. A rumor or a rich or friend may belong with your mister.
Trouble in Canva.
Cập nhật tình hình.
Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Gì đến Canva gặp Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Không nên gặp mộ Sid.
Don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Này đến cái nơi trú ẩn cũ mà bị thằng cúp ca nó phá hủy. Qua kiếm Excalibur nhìn chiến ác.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me.
Đợt tới mình sẽ cập nhật cái backdrop của mình, chuyển sang cái thời gian stream cho mọi người xem nhé. Thì mình sẽ cố gắng stream thứ 6 hàng tuần.
But I will say this, old friend.
Suy chắc sẽ stream thường xuyên vào buổi chiều này. Trừ khi hôm nào có việc đặc biệt như hàng ngày mình đi làm chiều. Thì không stream được, nhưng mà mình nếu mà hôm đấy thì mình sẽ stream buổi đêm.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Không có tay à? Auto nữa không có.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Đấy, còn mỗi cái thôi, Drake
Our
tail.
next target.
We're going to Twinside.
Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop
cho này
that,
đi
you
chơi.
rip me bones, you great brute. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Nice.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Kinh nghiệm tên tuổi của Sid nè. Sid the Outlaw. Okay, let's go. Đấy, bạn nhớ là còn một viên nữa mà. Cái này là gì? À, rồi. Isten đam mê kìa. Cảm giác như là thấy là như phụ mình kiểu hơi over kia một chút. Tính quái story như bây giờ toàn 32 là mình 37 hay 36 rồi.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Tyre.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Lại có những phụ.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Đéo. À, dưới này, nice.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed.
Dưới này đi xuống kiểu gì? Inaccessible.
There will be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive. What?
Đám chung kill. 20 nào.
Ready, go? I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Driver, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
can.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this.
Nice. Free XP 500 XP. Nice. Cái này là vở.
Come on.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side. Enough of you, are there? Safe.
Chết nhầm rồi. Không được dùng cái chiêu này, dùng cái chiêu đấm chuyển nhầm. Đấy, đánh con này được có 30 cái điểm 30 điểm skill point này đánh bỏ. Này thì có đi làm nhiệm vụ này. Rồi sau đi đánh bounty hunt, đi làm multi còn nghe hợp lý. The final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance
Đánh nhau
by visiting upon him two curses.
Con người đấu với vị thần không thua.
Dominance in bearers.
Dominant bearer.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
Bearer là kiểu sử dụng đúng
Your
không?
legends were always my
Dominant là như
favorites.
kiểu
Epic battles between gods and men.
gọi là
Father encouraged me to
trụ
read as
cột
much as I could.
của các vị thần.
He thought it good for my education.
Jill này là dominant of
You really
Frost
were
Queen
a
này.
boy like any other, weren't you?
Còn thần nhân vật của mình thì là gọi là thành nhân vật đặc biệt này. Tại vì đúng là không có con Infrit đấy, nhưng mà thế nào thằng này nó lại
It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
lại là cũng là dominant. Mỗi yếu tố chỉ được một icon, yếu tố lửa có 2 icon. Cùng một nhà là Phoenix, nhân vật mình là có Joshua với mình đấy.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Này là cảm nhận được sự hiện diện của em trai. Trong lúc đầu
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Nhường ngai vàng cho
I
Olivier.
have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task.
Này như kiểu vấn đề gì?
There is other news, Dion.
Thằng này con cả không được, cái thằng kia
Hugo Kupka
con
is
thứ thì
dead,
lại được.
and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Bạo chúa. Bạo
The
chúa là nghĩa
Emperor
thật.
whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sambrec.
Đi xâm chiếm lãnh thổ bạo chúa.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Đấy là of the divine, còn này là làm theo lệnh của Ultima.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Yeah,
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Thằng này không phải con của hoàng gia. Con riêng à? Bastard à?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Yes.
More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Mình phá hủy hết Master Crystal thì bọn này nó chuyển hết những nơi mà có Crystal ấy. Đến tại vì nó là kiểu nó như kiểu tiền ấy. Chỗ nào không có thì coi như là chả làm được cái gì.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies.
Nơi cuối cùng
Red
theo
he'll have finished by now.
Có Crystal.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
Có giấy tờ đầy đủ mới cho qua.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an exception? Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we?
Good.
He must be around here somewhere.
They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get a pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bock lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure nothing else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
I meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
Next to the checkpoint.
Chocobo đỏ. Cái gì biểu tượng ấy, thì nó đào đâu ra chocobo
Out
đỏ.
of my sight, wretch. I've no... You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Máu các thứ.
You've a discerning eye.
Nice.
You're welcome anytime.
Oh, red chocobos.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or
10
leave
million?
Oh,
Jesus
we're not here for
Christ.
that.
Then I bid
They're
you good
expensive.
day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Lady Karen. Giờ ở đây thì gọi là Karen nhé, nhưng mà nếu mà chơi trong Hades ấy, cũng tên y hệt, viết y hệt như thế, đọc là Caron.
It got stolen.
Người lái đò ấy.
Of all the... You're the
Chuyện
size
Hy
of a
Lạp ấy.
marble. Honestly.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Eloise.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Nhận cái gì đây? Crimson color.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search.
Ôi,
Wear that, and he will know you're a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture
hơi đau với chỗ eo với tay phải. Ok. Giờ nhiệm vụ là tìm lại cái thẻ như kiểu thẻ thông hành ấy. Đi qua được cửa giải quyết cái vấn đề đấy thì tìm cái thằng mà đang và bọn trẻ con cướp cái đấy thì làm giả ấy.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the check.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you.
Fishmonger.
We will.
Yeah, blind fishmonger. That guy.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know, then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come taste my peaches! As sweet as nectar!
Excuse me. Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Đánh đá đây.
I'll take them down.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Không biết.
The caravan stops next to the check.
Jug of snake spit for the...
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. but my friend, Honza, he said he got a job, doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your
Honza.
friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Come on, come on!
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
You're Chinese.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunza, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Trốn nó kia, thịt nó. Gỏi nó. There you go, boy.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunza. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Gaston.
Cowards.
I'm exactly good.
You will not force another child
Oh,
to do
không phải à?
your bidding.
Wait, we're not.
Nhìn này giống
Don't
shit
hurt
ấy.
him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Eloise. Em trai Eloise. Hay anh trai?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade.
Theodore, at your service.
Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Learn from the stone.
Leitney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared any of my birds.
That's that then.
Không biết đủ kinh nghiệm rồi nhỉ. Cái này cần 2.300 này, xong rồi 3.000 mấy, 5.000. Tầm 10.000 XP. Tính tất cả mọi thứ của mình được 11.000 cộng cái này 3.000 nữa là 15.000. Cast tới lẻ. Thắng ổ còn chết tiệt. Cứ điên đoạn cha.
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Thôi đi bộ đi nhanh.
We got company!
Soldiers.
Fewer now.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It will be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Dậy đi.
Scum.
Khốn nạn.
The leaders of the cast stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Tina.
It's that guard from Boklad. Kill him! Kill them all!
Really? Nice. Nice. Ba mươi chín nghìn đam kìa. Chết. Very. It's very nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Đây là còn khoe công nữa. Gớm. Phiền. I said quên.
How
Quên
goes
nhưng mà
the
chính.
hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass.
Hey.
Ask him
They
to
don't
keep a
hang on
closer
goods,
eye on it
nice.
from now on, would you?
Thank you.
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid.
Sid.
Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I
Cùng phe,
would.
người cùng phe.
It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
Sure, I don't see why not.
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
Nice.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
Nice, thank you. Color and compass.
I shall bear it with pride.
Em thì là chuyên
Well, all
quan
that
hệ với cả người
remains is
nghèo,
to
còn
wish
chị
you a
là chuyên
safe
liên hệ với
onward
người giàu.
journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll
10 triệu giảm
try the
9 triệu.
caravan.
Tiền đâu? Giàu không giàu đến mức đấy đâu. Thunderstorm. Trader's Pass. Ok. Cái này cũng được mà không dùng.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
Xa mission. Phụ thôi.
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have...
My arms are yours.
Nice. Onward to discovery.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Companies
Water for hire. Best service.
Hộ tống á.
Any idea what?
Let live and let live. Té. Có một cái nữa ở dưới này.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the...
Bloody cruising caravan, scooping up all the best customers.
Leave some for us.
If I knew arrival.
No, I just need to see about getting over. Sounds simple enough.
Long way.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
Thế là cho combo mà. Thank you very much.
Why am I not surprised?
Vừa mới lên cái
Straight home now.
You'll have a real coin if you know what's good for you.
Done.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Ready, go? Thanks, girl.
Hơi phiền nhỉ.
Come on.
Goblin đấy.
No. Right then. Who's first?
Đâu nữa đây?
Ready, go?
Quay lại tin này. Best.
He's really got something to try this time.
Boom.
Still in one piece.
It would seem.
Nice level. Hell yeah, man.
Let me carry your goods.
Biết thể đi kia trước. Đây là quay lại. Mình không nghĩ là nó tự động tele về đây. Cay thế.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Come on. Run like the wind.
này nhớ như lấy được cái kiếm. Có được cái kiếm gì đấy. Nhìn quen đấy. Đây như cái hòm này. Tại vì mình lúc mà mình tìm nó có mấy cái top spot to get the sword đấy. Yeah, đấy. Mọi người lại bảo mình chơi game rồi. Nhưng mà yếu hơn cái vũ khí mình đang dùng. Đó. Nhìn cũng đẹp đấy nhưng mà không đẹp bằng Excalibur. Nice. Bảo nhớ nha, được cái kiếm rồi. Xem cái video short nó bảo là sẽ có một cái kiếm của lên khu này. Nhưng mà là nhiệm vụ phụ. Nào, Goblin đấy, hang ổ đấy.
They don't look happy to see me.
Đấy, easy enough. Nice. Xong. Mission complete. 3.800 rồi. Khi đến sự kiện tiếp theo mình sẽ sửa lại build tiếp lần nữa. Mình chỉ cần lấy được cái Judgment Bolt mà nó cũng mắc đây nữa, chuyển thay thế cái chiêu đấm giữ ấy, xoay chuyển sang Judgment Bolt là ok. Bây giờ sẽ xong được luôn từ bây giờ đến khi mình mở sức mạnh của Odin Behemoth ra rồi.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Thank you very much.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Caravan stops.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
What I really
Let's
want
go.
to be is a...
Here you are, good.
Yeah, good.
Try not to lose again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
Muốn làm thợ rèn nhưng mà bây giờ là đi bán hàng hóa chính. Lẽ phải theo chân Blackton nghe đúng hơn.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
Cái. To the Imperial.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have
Dalmekian
lost their mother
quan
crystal,
trọng gì đâu,
and
Dalmekian
with it all
thằng
hope
Coca
of a
chết rồi.
negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade.
Cũng đúng, tại vì nó mất hết tài
Muhammad
nguyên
is
thì nó
not
sẽ
here to meet
tấn công
them.
cái nơi duy nhất còn
My people
Mother
will be
Crystal.
slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Sao? Vấn đề gì để
What
Clive
do
lo?
you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear. that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Này qua tháng 3 20 là bắn chết hết thì xong khỏi lớn nhiều. Hoa chả mang ý nghĩa gì. Sẫm đạp là chính biểu tượng của đức.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Cho mình có điện thoại. Anh.
Terence.
Bố đấy.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Yeah, giật con mụ này. Bish. Doggo.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Tạo cái đánh lạc hướng để đi thẳng đến Crystal. Final one, man. Crystal.
What is it, boy?
The L. Đấy, Dion nó bắt đầu làm quân nổi loạn để giết cái con. Cái này là do con chiêu nó lại. Con này còn bán thuốc.
What's happening?
Thế không phải bọn này là.
I don't know.
Torgal.
This way.
This way. Leo nhà. Fire in the sky. Đây, nhiệm vụ này
The city's on fire.
là hết nhiệm vụ này mình sẽ
He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
thao. Không điểm này. Đây. How do I get down? Đây.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are...
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
Đúng rồi. Thằng Dion nó cho cả bộ quân của nó để giết con bụi này.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Goots?
I just hope he's all right.
You there!
We have to.
Ba gì đang luôn. Civil War, nội chiến.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer. Someone's brave.
Level 22.
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Em cũng gần gần nhau. Đó là mình lên được thì chiêu lên. What?
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Đi một vòng rồi.
In the name of His Highness!
Eagerly.
it. We're coming.
Cố lên Good, lên đền đi. Cái thằng Good to đùng. Yêu núi. Barry. Đi đâu? Nghe thua nào.
Enemies on the ramparts! Kill them!
Ooh, a box. Nice. Raging Fist là ngon. Đấy. 10%. Nice. Cô này nhìn giống cái khu con boss ở trong thumbnail.
Can you see him anywhere?
Xử lý xong con boss này. Xử chim. Qua thời gian dự kiến.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
in store for us.
Get ready to move.
No.
Nice try.
Mắt đen. Trong mắt xanh. Xong. Nhớ. Boom. Người trâu ấy nha. Vui ly đòn. Boom. Done. Không có cái nhạc thế à? Chà. 1500 kinh nghiệm. Quái vẫn bầu. Cái này để làm cái Diamond Sword ấy. Như vẫn nhiều hơn Excalibur.
Over here,
Quốc kìa.
Clive!
Nice.
Are you alright?
Dudes, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right. Let's get out of here.
Biến nó lên. Oh no, they have that.
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Hammered.
The Hummet.
nhiên đã bắn hết người dân rồi.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace, I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
Hóa Phoenix để cản ở kia. Phá cái Mother Crystal, phá đi. Hút ngược lại sức mạnh của này. Pháo đài củng cố hơn. Oh, so much for that. Bây giờ muốn đi phá cái crystal này giờ cũng khó.
So, what do we do now then?
We destroy the heart.
Well, you might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
Thank you, Goots.
Sit down.
Just let me get me stuff out.
The big
Whatever
hammer.
you need, leave it to me.
See? Diamond sword. Diamond sword cũng 2 không phải mà. Vẫn yếu hơn. Vẫn yếu hơn Excalibur. Not worth it. Not worth. Không đáng các bạn ạ. Diamond Armlet. Armlet cũng 2 yếu hơn một chút. Không cần nha.
You don't want me to make yours out else?
Okay.
You've got everything you need then.
Ok, giờ thì mình xuống cơm. Nói chung là mình cũng đã stream được ok rồi. Cố gắng stream đến lúc nhìn thấy con rồng giết nó là ok. Thì hẹn mọi người vào stream tiếp theo nhé. Phát hiện là tìm hiểu xem là câu chuyện diễn như nào. Ok, hẹn mọi người vào stream tiếp theo, like, subscribe, comment các thứ vân vân. Mình sẽ cố gắng thứ nhất là livestream đều và thứ hai là sẽ đăng nhiều short hơn để cho mọi người xem nhé. Ok, tạm biệt mọi người, bye bye. Love you, peace, bye bye. Nhé, tạm biệt mọi người nha.